So with that, let's go to the board. It's brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more. No London game this week, Mike.
Thank God. I hate it.
We resume football 1 o'clock Eastern time. Dolphins resume their season. Tua's back. They're laying 4.5 against the Cardinals.
I mean, I loved it when it was 2.5 or 3. You get Tua, you get a timing offense, you get the Dolphins in a nice buy low spot, and the number, you go, wait a second, if it's buy low, why are they favored over the Cardinals?
Yeah.
I can't do it at 4. I just can't. It's too big of a number, and I don't want to take the Cardinals in this spot. I don't like betting teams going on the road to South Florida. What if Tua's back? What if this offense is high-flying and anticipatory and beautiful? I love the Dolphins at 2.5. I can't do it at 4.
Yeah, so Cardinals are coming off a win, short week, cross-country to Miami. I would never consider the Cardinals. And I know they're trying to get you there at 4.5.
So get me. Well, hold on. I'm looking at 4 flat right now.
Oh, okay.
Get me there at 4. Get me there at 4 with the Dolphins.
Okay, it's Tua. It's juice to the offense. Tyreek Hill's telling everybody, get me in your fantasy lineups. They do think it could be instantaneous that he steps in. Weather in this game. It's supposed to be windy, potentially rainy. That scares me with laying more than a field goal.
Oh, God. No.
I can't get there either, Mike.
I'm out.
I can't either.
I can't do it. And again, there's always, and this is, maybe it's not fair of me, maybe it's not relevant. Guys, I'm never going to be able to trust that I bet the Miami Dolphins and Tua survives the game.
We are getting to that point, as morbid as that is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay away from it. But if you wanted to lean, Dolphins.
What did you make of him saying he's not going to wear the Guardian cap?
Here's where I'm at, and it's not that I've lost my humanity. When people continue to do stupid shit, every time you do it, you're trading the chips you have in compassion. So the more stupid shit you do, the more of your bankroll of compassion you've used up with me. I eventually will get to a point where I go, you know what? You're getting exactly what you deserve. I'm done. I thought his press conference was disgusting. I thought he was very defensive. I thought he was very aloof about it.
Yeah, did you hear that they asked him, what did you learn being away from the game for a few weeks? And it was something flippant like concussions are bad. Or
Then they asked him about the Guardian cap. That personal decision. Okay, here's the deal.
Like if he said, hey, the data is inconclusive on these Guardian caps, I'm not sure that they actually are. Like, that would have been a nuanced answer.
And if he had just said, guys, here's the deal. I understand the risks. I've had the conversations with my family. I worked my entire life to play this game that I love, and at maximum, I may have 5 or 6 years left to do this. I'm doing it. That's different than the way he acted. I'm just at a point now, the next time he's out there and he gets hit and he's air surfing, I'm turning the channel, and you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I'm done with it. I want the kid to be okay. I've been a big fan of his. You got more money than you'll ever spend in this lifetime or the next. Anything you're incurring from this point on, that's on you, man. Don't look to me.
You made your bed.
I'm done.
Yeah. All right, we're passing on the game. The next game is the Jets laying 7 at the Patriots.
Fuck you.
All right, then.
No, because this is the type of game we've gotten smoked like a cheap cigar on. This is a game you bite down hard, you take the 7.5, you take the Patriots. Right. And you know what we've been doing in this game? 3-9-2. Getting our fucking skulls crushed. I can't do it. Gerard Mayo called his team soft. I don't know if they'll lay down or if they'll fight. They'll rise up like Leviathan. Or the Jets, coming off a dumpster fire, Devontae Adams is calling team meetings. I got Aaron Rodgers eating his own boogers on the sideline.
No, he didn't. He said, I didn't.
Sure he did.
No matter what the video says, it wasn't a booger. Aaron, why'd you bite then?
The point is, do I want to take the Jets, who have done nothing but hurt me and who I'm on a self-imposed ban until after their bye week, laying a touchdown on the road? The answer is no to all of it.
No.
I can't be involved in this dog shit.
You want to lean? It's take the points at home. Mays looked okay. You're getting a touchdown. Nobody's betting it. But
we've gotten destroyed. Now, here's my thing. You can say, well, wait, you guys said we're not changing what we do. We're not. But we're tightening up, meaning there are spots we like better than this particular game.
Changing what we do would be us blindly betting the Jets,
yes.
Right? Us passing on the game is not changing what we do.
Also correct.
So
it would be Patriots or pass.
Okay, we are 0 for 2, no plays yet. This next game, I'm going to bet, I hope you will join me. It's the Bengals laying 2.5 against the Eagles.
I'm in. Just depends what side you're on.
Okay. The side is the home team with the better quarterback.
I'm in. And the Bengals are getting healthy. getting players healthy up front on defense, getting BJ Hill back. I don't love what I see from the Eagles. I don't. And look, Eagles do not have a great pass rush. Joe Burrow's having a great season.
Underrated because their record's bad. People don't realize. The guy's slinging it.
And am I getting Trey Hendrickson lined up against some guy named Fred Johnson?
Fred something, yeah.
Fred don't give a fuck.
Not my lotta. Fred, not my lotta.
There you go. So my initial also was, wow, Bengals laying 2.5 outright favorites over the Birds, and the public's all over the Eagles. Yeah, Bengals for me, and I'm glad you're on it. Makes me feel better. Plus, I think there's a fascinating matchup here. Quinyon Mitchell, who's a rookie, you're going to be lined up, and you will either have Chase or Higgins. And now DeJean, who's played well in limited moments, but DeJean is going to have Iovashis, or whatever his name is, the kid from Princeton. Once a week, he catches a 40-yarder. And I like that the Bengals are making a move towards Chase Brown, not Moss. Not that you're going to have a ton of running success, but Chase Brown, more explosive. It only takes one run. One screen pass. Him, not Zach Moss, more explosive player. I like it. I'm going to go Bengals here. I'm going to stick to what I know.
Yeah, and I think a huge part of this is the underwhelming Eagles defense, right? I know you spotlighted a couple rookies in the secondary.
Yeah.
This is not a good secondary. They are not getting the pass rush they had 2 years ago when they went to the Super Bowl. It's a recipe for Burrow at home and a gotta-have-it spot. And you're right. I love looking and seeing nobody's betting it.
Perfect by me.
Good
Bengals.
for us.
I'm in.
All right. Packers laying 3.5 in Jacksonville.
Yeah, this was the weekly game where you basically ruined my life with a line change from the time that I did the work, come in, show graciously. I come in and do your show. Then I graciously do my National Football Show. And by the time I come up for air to sit with you, you just roll in and fucking burn the house down.
Yeah, take a baseball bat to your knees.
So ready to take Jags plus 4.5. And now I walk in and you're listing 3.5. So
why is that a big difference to you? It's both over a field goal.
It's just become a very powerful number. And it's the trade-off. Packers go 7, you go 3. Yep. Now I'm 4 behind and we're doing trade-offs all day. 14-10, 21-17, bibbity-bobbity-boo. Yes, technically you can get involved with some of the analytics and the diddly-doos. I love the Jags here.
Why do you love the Jags here? Because this to me said jet lag from 2 weeks in London, bad football team. I know we've made our hay in previous notes. Years doing that.
I don't care. Shit all over. There you go. You ready?
Yeah.
2 notes. Packers won't stop turning it over.
True.
And Packers don't stop the run.
True.
Tank Bigsby.
And he's been more involved.
And you get the Packers going to South Florida, going into that heat and humidity bullshit. And
it's late October. This isn't like August.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's a funky part of the country. It hits different. And for me, I just looked at it and I go, you got to take the 4.5 here.
So if someone's listening to this on Sunday and it is 4.5, you tell them, hey, go ahead and do it.
Yeah. And I love the Jags in a teaser. Give me the Jags.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'd tease them.
But look, Jordan Love has thrown 8 picks in 5 games. It's not stopping.
But this is a bad pass defense in Jacksonville.
So you're taking the Packers in?
No, I'm not laying 3.5 on the road.
Oh, okay then.
You like to do this little reverse Uno on me,
just making sure.
I'm just trying to make sure you don't bet Jacksonville.
All right, let me ask you a question. Would you rather? Would you rather take the Jags getting 3.5 at home against the Pack, or the Colts getting 4.5 on the road against the Texans?
We can skip ahead there, yeah.
It's not skipping. Let's do both games together because both games require you to drink your own vomit. Would you rather? Jags at home getting 3.5? Colts on the road getting 4.5.
Okay, here's the deal with the Colts. 6-1 against the spread. It's the best in all of football. Doesn't feel real, but that's what's happening. No Nico Collins. It's been noticeable for CJ Stroud.
86 passing yards last week.
5.5's a better number than 3.5. You already laid that out for people.
It's 4.5 now.
Okay.
This is my chance to clothesline you.
Okay.
It's 4.5.
So, yeah, I would tell you probably the Colts between the two.
No one's
But you got to go on the road as part of this, too.
True.
And it's Richardson on the road against a good defense.
I'm scared.
He's a walk-in turnover.
So
go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
So which one would you rather?
I mean, if I'm forced to bet one, I'd bet the Colts. I know part of the sales pitch is Jacksonville's at home, but when you've been in London for 2 weeks, this isn't going to feel like home. You're going to be getting back and you're not
part
still
of the sales pitch is I don't think Anthony Richardson's any good.
Okay. It's not what you were saying preseason, but you have every right to change your opinion. Let me finish.
I don't want to let you
finish.
I don't want to let you finish because you just did it. So, Evan, did you see what he just did? He can't help himself. It is. You have a personality
I
disorder.
needed to finish the point. I was saying, and it's okay to change your mind after you've watched him play.
So why did we need a rundown of what was said 3 months ago? Where I said, geez, maybe he could carry them to something.
Because it's a test of how much it's changed for you.
So sad. Poor Jim. All right. For me, I still lean Jaguars. The Colts against that pass rush, against the quarterback who just has proven he can't throw the ball and can't stay healthy. If Flacco's playing, I'd take the Colts, but it's going to be AR-15. I lean Jags. I'm skipping the Colts game. Keep it moving.